Welcome to your Monday Morning Pearl. I'm Steve Keck. Today, we're going to continue our conversation around choices in sales. Last week, we talked about choosing the right boss, finding the person that works for you and the one that doesn't, and being able to understand that right away so that you can make a good choice about connecting your employment to that person. And so what I'd like to talk to you about today is choosing the right company. Why this is important is that if you get this choice right, both succeed. As we talked about with your choice of a boss, you can have a good boss at a bad company, and that good boss can be powerless to help you succeed because of what's going on in the company. The same is true for having a bad boss in a good company where they can make it impossible for you to succeed. When you're making a choice for the right company, here's a few things to consider. First, do they have the training needed for you to succeed? Many companies, especially the fast-growing ones, don't have solid training programs set up. They don't have a good process nailed down for how to get you onboarded. And what that can do is that can leave you stranded for months, unable to figure out what it takes to make it work. So the company, while it has good intention, it doesn't have the capacity to help you. And so it's actually not a good company for you if you require a lot of training. And the second thing to consider is what stage is it in? Is this a startup, or is it high growth, or is it a stable industry? Those have big impacts on how much voice you have within the industry, how fast you'll be able to move, and whether this company is going to understand what's really good about what you bring to the table. Let me give you an example. I, as a manager, tend to be very patient with people, but I'm very impatient with technology. I'm also very open to change, meaning I don't like routine as much as I like redesigning things. That means a good company for me requires change and patience. So when things are not particularly built to scale and everything is not set in place, I tend to do better. So I don't work well in environments that are very structured with a lot of stability. I need a little bit of flexibility in the way things are done because I like to create paths for my people and for the company. So companies that I tend to focus on are the ones that are in flux, growth, or in a need for a redesign. So think about what you bring to the table. How do you respond to an environment? Is routine a good thing for you? If so, you may want to find a company that has a good structure. If you find yourself persistently solving problems like I do, you need to find an environment where those are going to be more plentiful because there isn't a structure built and they need some guidance that you can bring to the table. So think about the company that you're working with or the company you're looking to work for. Are you finding the right kind of leader to work with? And does the environment tend to foster what's going to work for you? Our careers are full of choices, and making these two wise choices can have dramatic impact on your success and your future. If you need some guidance on what might work for you, reach out to us and let's have a conversation. We coach sales leaders and salespeople all the time on how to find the right boss and the right company. You can find us on our website or one of our social channels.